Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I wanted to give you about 4 points that could help you improve your experience for Season 13. I've got chapters listed below, so if you've heard some of these, just skip forward and you can kind of pick and choose your adventure here. But really, before I even get to that point, there's something that I think we need to talk about, and that's readjusting our expectations of Season 13 and your rank. So I was feeling pretty bad because I was struggling really hard in bronze for a week or two here. But if we look at the chart here, it shows you the distribution of players in Season 13 ranked and non-ranked. Ranked is up above, non-ranked below. And so what you can see here is there's tons of people that are stuck in bronze and silver. And I say stuck, but they're not really stuck. That's just the way the point and skill system works. There's nobody up in platinum, diamond, masters. Not really. I mean, I know there's a few out there, but it's pretty slim pickings. So whenever you see those guys in your lobbies, that's part of the reason, is because there isn't enough people in those to create a diamond lobby. So if you're in gold, you're doing great. Like, don't beat yourself up. I made it to plat last season, and I'm just now into silver. So don't worry if you're in silver or bronze. It will just take some time, a little bit of readjustment. It's a different play style, and bronze means something now. It's not the gimme tier kind of thing as it used to be. That's rookie now. That's also why I picked these clips. No, they're not the most amazing action-packed games, but they're realistic. You will lose RP in games. The point is to come back, hit it hard. Next couple games we get like 20 and 50 RP gains, so just keep plugging away. So now moving into how to be better and get out of those lower tiers. The first thing I'd recommend to you is a pre-made squad. This is immensely helpful, especially if you're all on comms or you're kind of on the same page about the strategy, when you're going to push and when not to. It's always better to have more than one gun in a fight if you're going to go try and push somebody, there's some other, look at my other videos if you're looking at like isolating people and some other strategy. This is more about just the general experience of Season 13, which, by the way, if you don't know how the rank system works, like point-wise in Season 13, check out the video in the top right corner. That will give you a very clear understanding of placement and kill values. So, pre-made squads, absolute must. There are tons of nice people out there playing Apex. I know that there are tons of, negativity, Facebook rants, Instagram complaints about, everybody's toxic, nobody plays well, and all this junk. But, it just takes one of those bad apples to spread it to like 40 other people, and everybody thinks everybody's, an a-hole. But I'm here to tell you, I've joined some Discord groups. I'll have their links in there. They're not mine. They're just good ones that I've joined. And those people are really nice. They want to help you learn. And if you kind of tell them who you are and what you're looking for, you can find it. If you want to play with a Masters guy, like, that's going to be a little bit hard. But if you want to play with a Gold guy who's going to teach you some stuff, he'd probably be willing to do some 1v1 in the range. Or if you want to play ranked with some Silver guys, they'll probably help find you and, just make sure that they're willing to teach you a little bit, and they're probably fine with it. So there are all sorts of nice people out there to help you out. And to prove it, all these clips are with a player here called Haters Nasty. He's a guy I met in Discord, and we talked strategy for a bit, and then we played some games, and he's a pretty awesome guy. I really look forward to playing some more games with him in the future. So those good contacts are out there. Get on the Discords or Facebook LFGs, look for groups, and you will find some people you can play with. It will immensely help your play style. I'm not just wasting your 3 minutes talking about it because I want to. It will help. Once that's accomplished, though, what's the next step? So you got to be looking at your loadouts. One of the items that I would highly recommend you start looking at carrying is those self-reses. I know they've been around forever, and they kind of got a bad rap because they didn't really have the timing issue worked out. People pushed on squads way too quickly, and you never really could get it off. That's different now. Everybody's playing from more of a distance, which we'll get into my next point. So I highly recommend carrying that self-res and using it. Distances, though, that's kind of our next topic, is you got to be hitting the firing range. And for PC guys, I recommend 2-3x. Unless you're sniping, you don't really need much more than that. For console guys, I played season 0 through 11 on console on Xbox, and so I really like the 3x or the 2 to 4. Those were kind of my go-tos. So I'd really recommend looking at those, a little bit higher magnification. And you got to go practice with them. That's just all there is to it. Now, my favorite loadout is a sniper and SMG, or a sniper and an assault rifle. And that's because you get in these situations here where you'll have one person push, which, awesome, let's isolate that guy and just get that free kill. Awesome, awesome. And then you've got your sniper ones, which is you're testing your team, the team that you're going up against. And so you can kind of feel them out and see, where am I able to get this free kill out of here? Am I going to want to push these guys? Do they just kind of hang out in the open? Or, you know, you get to kind of judge them a little bit at that distance. I've been watching a lot of Diamond players, and they are doing the same thing. Snipers and assault rifles is generally their loadout. You don't see the 99 PK combo as much because, honestly, you're not in that close proximity. The other reason that a sniper's good is this magnified optic. Your ability to scan areas in front of you and look at what's going on is giving you information, so you can maneuver your squad into an advantageous spot where you're not just jumping right into somebody because you weren't able to see from 200 yards out that somebody was watching you approach the whole time from a window. So those magnified optics are a big deal. That's also why any of your information legends about scanning, beacon scans, or your ashes, so you can see death boxes and stuff like that, you can be prepared for those events before they happen and not just be a reactionary type, squad. So snipers along with SMGs, or snipers along with rifles, highly recommend magnified optics so you can engage from further out. So those are some general tips I have to improve your Season 13 experience. Get a group, expand your community, check your loadouts, and get information before you go pushing into areas, just to kind of generally recap. Now, if you want more specific things about like the point structure of ranked, or how to, isolate people or do strategy, I do game reviews of my own videos, and you should check those out. Guys, if this was helpful, I certainly appreciate a like or subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next one.